Hello there, a very special hello to you special people who love traveling through Iran. And this time you are with me in metropolitan megacity Tehran, the capital of Iran. This huge city has a great diversity of old and new and traditional buildings, lifestyle and everything. And in this trip, you're going to explore a wonderful landmark in Iran. You know, we have a lot of landmarks in Tehran, and this is one of the most important landmark in Tehran or Iran. This is the Milad Tower. Be with me and let's go and explore this beautiful, tall Well, I'm standing next to the tallest building in Iran. This is Milad Tower with more than 435 meters tall. It is one of the tallest buildings even in the Middle East. And this beautiful tall building is a center of communication centers and also many gatherings and entertainment center. We are going inside the building and enjoy the beauties of Tehran. Well, we are entering one of the elevators that goes up to the building. Let's follow me and enjoy the sights. Well, it is said that this elevator is going up so quickly, about 7 meters per second. That is so amazing. A spectacular view of Tehran is going to be visible. So be with us and enjoy this ride. Actually, I'm doing it so. Wow, look at here. This is Tehran. Right behind me you can see Tehran, this wonderful, big, huge city. And it is very beautiful that when you go up to the building, it takes less than probably, I don't know, 9 seconds that you will definitely have to be very careful, especially if you're acrophobic and you're scared of high places. Be careful when you step down this elevator. Enjoy the sights behind. Wonderful circle area that you can relaxingly sit, drink a glass of coffee or tea and enjoy seeing Tehran, this huge and vast city, the city that has a lot to offer, and you have a little time, and if you have to spend more time to explore this beautiful city, let's see what we can find out. Well, I'm standing here at the top of this beautiful tower, Milad Tower. You know, Tehran has wonderful places to offer as a sights, beautiful sights. Especially when you come to Tehran, you do have a lot of places, you know, gardens, resort centers, museums, palaces, and even landmarks. You know, in Iran, we used to have very beautiful emblem of Iran called Anzali Tower in the past. After Anzali Tower, which is located in the square of Azadi in Tehran, then this tall building was built actually after that tower, and this was, right now it is the first tallest building in Iran. Right now, as I said, I'm standing on the top of this building, and right behind me you can see this huge city of Tehran. And don't forget, whenever you come to Tehran, as I told you, Tehran has a lot to offer, and one of those important places to watch and beautiful places to enjoy Tehran, especially seeing Tehran from this view is very important, is Milad Tower. Don't forget, come to Iran, Tehran, and come to visit this great city and this great place of Milad. Well, you're really amazed by watching Tehran, or from this binocular. I think it is so interesting, especially when you come up here on the top of the tower, Milad Tower. It is wonderful to definitely observe this huge city, Tehran, from this binoculars. It's really interesting. It's a vast city, a really vast city. There, once again, we are with you with Iran Travel Guide, and from the gem of Persia, Isfahan. You know, human has always been so curious about knowing about other nations' culture and lifestyle. And one of the best way to know about people's lifestyle and culture of any other countries or any other nation is knowing about the art of that country or the language of that country. That's why many people who travel from place to place are so eager and enthusiastic about learning the culture of any country, like to know about the art. And art speaks loudly in the history of any country. One of the great palaces here in Isfahan is Chehel Sotoun. Actually, it is a form of a palace which was used in the past as a pleasure pavilion and reception hall is Chehel Sotoun. It's called Chehel Sotoun because it has 40 pillars. Actually, the real is 20 pillars, which is risen from the floor to the top beautiful ceilings, and the picture of these 20 pillars are reflected in the water. And then the reflection of the water with the real pillars makes it 40 pillars. And this is very attractive, especially when you enter the courtyard. You will face to a very wonderful and huge pool, which was used for pleasure in the past time. Also, the 3 museums in this Chehel Sotoun palace is very attractive with the works that you can find inside. The tile work, the glass work, and even the old guns, and also the many carvings on the wood will attract your eyes. So today, be with us and follow us so you can enjoy more about Chehel Sotoun. Well, after the entrance of Chehel Sotoun, when you pass those beautiful, tall, slender pillars, you enter a very nice and beautiful museum hall. In this museum hall, you can see wonderful pictures which are mural and frescoes on the walls. Actually, 6 wonderful, huge pictures and paintings of mural on the walls is really eye-catching. The pictures really don't need any explanation. You know, you just look at the pictures and you can read the scripts under the pictures, and it talks about everything that happened in the history. Actually, automatically when you enter the building, you breathe the history, especially these battles between Iranian Shah in that time, the kings, and the Ottoman king at that time. And the paintings are so beautiful, but unfortunately we could not take clear picture for you because the light is forbidden in this building. You know, light damages the pictures, so they said light is forbidden and we could not take clear picture for you. But I'm sure definitely by just looking at them without any explanation, you get the feeling of what happened in those years. So stay with us and follow us with Iran Travel Guide to see what's going on in the next picture. Well, when you come to Chehel Sotoun or anywhere in Isfahan, definitely you bump into some tourists around. This time I faced with a Lebanese tourist, and I'm going to have a few chats with her. With him, sorry. Ghassan was your name, right?
Yeah,
okay. Ghassan, how long have you been in Iran?
Actually, I've been for the last 48 hours, 2 days ago.
Oh, just 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And this is the first time you're here?
Yeah, first time in Isfahan.
I see, Isfahan. So what do you think about Isfahan? They say Isfahan is half of the world, Iranian saying says.
This is what they told me at my first visit here. You are in half of the world now. So I'm really proud to be here. It's very exciting to me. And right from this morning, I've been visiting many places. I just can say this is wonderful, really.
Actually, the Iran culture and Lebanese culture, they are almost very similar around it. We share a lot of things.
Exactly.
But what differences or what I can say attractive things you could see, especially with meeting people, hospitalities, talking, friendship. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. First of all, at least we have the historical issues, We have not a common history, but things are very similar, History in Lebanon, we have history in Iran. So in terms of civilization, it's very interesting to know further about the history of Iran. Second, in terms of food,
Exactly.
Food is really gastronomic here. Yesterday we had a fantastic dinner, so I had a taste about the Iranian food. What else? The hospitality of people. This is really wonderful. They can, as if you feel at home. It's not a second country for me. So people are very generous. They keep on providing things. You're most welcome here.
Thank you.
I think it's very exciting again.
That's great. Lebanese themselves have always been outstanding, especially when talk about food. So just imagine how Iranian food can be when a Lebanese person talking about food like this. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Ghassan. I wish you the very safe and wonderful trip.
Thank you.
Oh, I said safe, then I remembered something else.
Yeah.
They have always been talking negatively about the safety in Iran. What do you think about the safety?
Okay, you have to ask the Lebanese people because they keep safety as a barrier to visiting countries. Forget about this. Come, forget about politics, forget about anything, and go visit the touristic site that people see. Get acquainted with people here. They are really, really very generous and very acquaintable with people.
Thank you very much, Ghassan. I wish you good luck. I wish you a safe trip and happy traveling.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good seeing you. remember probably earlier I was talking about the diversity of different things in Iran. I didn't mean the diversity of living people or the lifestyle of people. I meant the diversity of even natural resources or locations in Iran. We came to north of Iran, a grassy and green land, two big provinces of Gilan and Mazandaran. Then we came to Gilan section, to Gilan region actually, and then we found that many different places, rather than houses, buildings, parks, gardens. Now we came to Anzali, Bandar Anzali or Anzali port, which is playing a very important role, especially in the transportation between Iran and the other side of this Caspian Sea, which is Russia, Turkmenistan, and Azerbaijan. Rather than playing this special role of transportation or even, transporting or sending mails and boxes, there are many other interesting things in this park. One of them is, as I mentioned, the Lagoon of Anzali. And this lagoon plays an important role, especially in the life of different species of plants and birds especially. As I said, birds migrate to Iran from Russia in the winter time when the weather is so cold in Russia, and then after the winter, in another special time like summer, they do go back to Russia when the weather is mild and better. This time we're going to search a little bit more about this lagoon and find out more about the species or probably different places. So be with us and enjoy the nature around me. On our way, we were just going to the center of this lagoon, and I don't know if my voice is clear or not because of, wow, so much wind here. It's so beautiful. I wish those of you who have the opportunity of coming to this lagoon, do come here and enjoy the scenery. It's so wonderful. There are many islands actually. There are many islands around here. We're going to stop in some of these islands and just walk inside and see what we can explore. It's so beautiful, especially as I said, the time of winter. When all the birds are here, it's so beautiful. So try to adjust your time. Try to adjust your time when you come to Iran. That come to the Lagoon of Anzali in the time of winter when so many birds are here. Don't forget, you're watching us from Iran Travel Guide.